Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. DiMera has a problem because he has decided to employ Arnold Feniger for a Rafe Hernandez switch after all, according to spoilers for Days of Our Lives. is having trouble now that he's on board with the move since he doesn't want Arnold to kiss Jada Hunter or even hit on her. Given that Jada will wed Rafe before the end of January, that is an urgent matter. Days fans will remember that alluded to an idea, but he wants a quick fix that will put Rafe and Jada in conflict. Implied that Rafe might have changed his mind about the wedding when Jada questioned him about where he had been during his false case. It was merely a tactic to irritate Jada at the time, but it might now be EJ's approach. might take advantage of the fact that Rafe's marriage commitments haven't worked out for him in the past, as DOL fans are aware. Arnold, also known as Rafe, might be told to inform Jada that he is simply not prepared to make such a significant commitment to her. Despite her dismay, Jada would say that's fine, but Rafe might go farther and demand some privacy. Rafe might reveal that he needs time apart when Jada asks him if they are splitting up. According to Days teasers, Jada may become quite upset about the postponed wedding between her and Rafe. Jada will require some consolation because, to her, this will come as a surprise. Sean Brady and Jada have been getting closer recently, so he might be the ideal person to comfort her if her Rafe engagement fails. When Jada tells Sean that she and Rafe are no longer together, she might wonder how it all went wrong. It would be simple for their friendship to grow stronger after Jada provides Sean with updates and receives some encouragement. Sean might need a fresh love path of his own after his divorce from Belle Black. To put it another way, Jada and Sean might survive a hot night together if they help each other out. Naturally, our Days predictions suggest that once the truth about Rafe's incarceration is revealed, Jada might come to regret turning to Sean. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Jada's sadness might influence the course of romance, so pay attention. Holly provided Doug the rest of the money he needed to settle his obligation at the Kiriakis' mansion. Doug remarked, "I'm not sure how to express my gratitude." Holly advised, "Just leave whatever situation you're in and don't let it happen again." Doug vowed not to make the same mistake twice. Holly told her grandma that the funds were for her senior trip to Washington, D.C., when Doug questioned her about how she had obtained the funds. Prior to the trip, Doug assured Holly that he would reimburse her. "To be honest, Doug, my only concern at the moment is that you don't get thrashed again," Holly remarked. After Doug texted his creditors, they decided to get together in the park. Holly demanded that she accompany Doug. "No," Doug replied. Holly said that Doug was not allowed to give her instructions, but Doug retorted that he didn't want Holly to suffer any harm. Doug remarked, "You saw what those guys are capable of." Holly claimed that she would be left alone by the thugs. Doug declared, "If you insist on going with me, I won't go at all. You must leave. Standing them up will put you in greater danger," Holly retorted. Doug requested Holly to stay at home after giving him a nod of approval. Holly concurred. "Take caution." "Please," said Holly. Doug left. Doug was appalled to see Holly arrive to the park a short while later. Doug remarked, "You consented not to accompany me." "I didn't accompany you. I followed you," explained Holly. Holly refused to go when Doug instructed her to. Doug remarked, "Go hide in the bushes or something." Holly was about to leave when the thug showed there and barred her way out. "You stay away from her," Doug urged as he moved in front of Holly. The thug received the money from Doug. Holly was powerless to stop herself from calling the thug pitiful for beating up Doug. "Your girlfriend has a lot of personality," the thug remarked. Doug declared, "She's not my girlfriend." Doug nodded, acknowledging that his debt had been settled. Doug said, "And I don't want to hear from you." The criminal said, "That's up to you." The man smirked and turned to go. Doug became frustrated and questioned Holly why she had tried to argue with his attacker. Holly emphasized that the issue was resolved and that it should be forgotten. Holly remarked, "There is nothing else to be concerned about." "I sincerely hope you're correct," Doug remarked. Doug contacted Leo and left a voicemail after Holly departed to let him know that he had settled his bills. "I got a loan from a friend, and I'm resolved to find employment and repay it in full. I must honor the people in Salem who have shown me such kindness," Doug remarked. In order to get the jewelry back, Doug approached Leo for assistance. Tate and Sophia drank sodas in the town center. After pulling the ultrasound picture from her handbag, Sophia chuckled over how much blood they had drawn at the hospital. "But it's worth it to keep you healthy," Sophia told the photo. Sophia shook her head and said that although the baby was the biggest issue in her life, listening to the news that the baby was healthy had astonished her. Holly paused nearby and listened to Sophia and Tate's chat. "Me too. Whoa, I can't believe it's already in motion. Do you sense it?" Tate inquired. "No," Sophia shook her head, but she said she would let Tate know when she did. Tate laughed. Tate leaped to his feet as Holly walked toward the table. "What is that?" Holly inquired. "It's just a picture from our sonogram," Sophia explained. Tate pointed out that Holly didn't have to see the photo when she asked to see it. "I truly do," Holly remarked. Holly accepted the photo from Sophia. "That is unquestionably a baby." "Your baby," murmured Holly to Tate. Brady and Ava kissed until someone knocked on the door after they had finished the movie. Kristen was the one. "Where is my daughter?" Kristen shouted. Brady, perplexed, asked Kristen what she was discussing. "Stop the nonsense." "I am aware that she is present," Kristen snarled. Rachel was called for by Kristen. "She's not present." Brady remarked, "I thought she was with you." Kristen clarified that Rachel had vanished and that she was unable to locate her since she had stolen her phone. "Rachel might be in any part of that house. It's enormous. Do you recall when she was in the basement?" Brady stated, "She spent 3 days hiding there." Kristen clarified that Rachel had also lost her toy snake and backpack. "Have you attempted to contact her friends?" Ava inquired. "Get out of here!" Kristen exclaimed. Ava merely wanted to assist, Brady said gently, and he agreed that they ought to call Rachel's pals. Brady and Kristen verified that Rachel was not in the mansion or at her friends' homes after making many calls. Brady declared, "It's time to call the police." Brady affirmed that a missing persons case will be opened by the police. Brady was told by the police to come back to the estate so he could speak with the policeman and complete the necessary papers. "Why?" "They are aware that Rachel isn't even present. They must be searching the streets," Kristen exclaimed. Brady clarified that the cops intended to get an object for the dogs to sniff and examine the home's surveillance footage.